What is going on, everybody? It's Garrett. I've been battling a caffeine addiction on and off for over 10 years now. And man, if you haven't battled caffeine before, thank God for that. And this last week, it's been off the charts to where I was drinking 1 or 2 energy drinks a day and an entire 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew. And I could not stop. If you gave me 1,000,000 years to try, I could not stop. There's no way. That's how bad the caffeine addiction can get sometimes. So as it was getting worse and worse week after week, guess what? I woke up the other day and I didn't need any caffeine at all. And I made one of my exercise drinks. I made some hot tea. And the Lord is just cleansing my body by drinking other things now because that caffeine stays in your body a while. But you might be thinking, how did this happen? You mean, Garrett, you just woke up after experiencing a terrible caffeine addiction for months? You wake up and you don't need any at all? That's correct. And I haven't had any caffeine for about 4 days now. The way this works is this. There is one demon that lives inside of us. Yes, inside. Don't let other Christians tell you that the demons cannot live in us. Of course they can, because we're not perfect. Of course they can. There's one demon living inside of us, compelling us to drink caffeine drinks. And that demon is most likely living in our stomach and our throat, or both. Another demon is enslaving us to these drinks. And these demons are working together to form an addiction. And an addiction is not a medical problem the way that the doctors tell you. And an addiction is not a disease the way the medical establishments tell you. And an addiction are a couple of demons working together to form an addiction inside of you, whether it's cigarettes or cocaine or internet gaming or caffeine drinks. So I woke up 4 days ago. I didn't need any caffeine at all. Now I know what happened because this isn't the first time I've been through this. I've been through this hundreds and hundreds of times. You want to know what happened? Jesus snapped his finger, breaks the addictions, and you don't need to drink caffeine that day. And that's the grace of God right there. That is the mercy of God. That is the blessings of God right there when he sets somebody free from an addiction. Now, if you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, they'll tell you it can take 10, 20, 30 years to get free from alcohol. Jesus has set me free from alcohol literally in seconds, not minutes, not weeks, and not years. I'm talking about 3 seconds. He hasn't done this 1 time for me, and he hasn't done this 10 times for me. He has done this for me so many times, it's mind-boggling. He only has to give the command, and then the addiction could be ended in 2 or 3 seconds. What does Jesus do with the demons? I don't know. They might stay inside of you and live in your stomach and your throat a while. It depends if you're doing drugs, if you're drinking, if you're smoking. It depends if you're gambling or you're addicted to lying and gossiping. It just depends. But with the grace of God flowing through his son Jesus, it takes only a couple seconds to be set free from any addiction in your life. Don't be intimidated by the addiction. Give all glory, honor, and recognition to Jesus instead. Amen.